All right, y'all. I'm a little bit late to this, and I know it. I have been playing Silksong probably for like 40 hours now, probably more than 40 hours, definitely. And I love the game. Right? I'm not gonna lie, my clown makeup's off. I can finally hit the clown's nose off. It's retired. Fantastic game, and I'm loving it. Now, for my fellow clowns, I know, I know you all know, but we have been waiting on this for years now. For years now, okay? We finally got Silksong. It released 2 weeks ago, I believe, roughly 2 weeks ago, by the time this comes out. And the game is amazing. Everything in Hollow Knight they improved upon. All the maps are the different areas, the different regions are very interesting. The characters are so much fun. My girl was a Shakti. Oh man, every time I hear her, I just start running. I start running, all right? And everything in the game feels, well, not everything, 90% of things I'll say feel great in this game. So, as you should know, you play as Hornet, a side character from the original Hollow Knight. She was a antagonist or a buffer to the knight before, and now the developers, Team Cherry, want to spin her off into her own game. This game was supposed to simply be a DLC. However, it got so massive, so expansive, they enjoyed this so much they made it its own game, a sequel. A sequel. I'm loving it, man. I didn't expect it to get all of what we got. For the low price of $20, people out here are angry that this game is only $20. Other developers are pissed because, like, damn, now we got to step our game up again. People are pissed, like, yo, only $20 for all of this? It's fantastic, all right? Now, you play as Hornet, and she was captured and being brought to some new town, some new city, some new map, some new area called Farloom. And they were taking her into the palace to do whatever the hell. Something happens, she escapes, beginning of Silksong. Now, Hornet's moveset in the beginning is hit or miss. Either you're gonna love it, or not even love it, maybe just like it, or you're gonna absolutely hate it. And it's only because of her air down attack. It is a diagonal strike. She had it, if you fought her as a boss in Hollow Knight, she has the same move. It's a downward diagonal attack, and you really gotta know your distancing with this down attack, because they force you. You have to know how to bounce off of things even in the beginning of the game. And you will die a lot. I've died repeatedly just on platforming, yo. It was rough. It's rough. It's rough. Again, I didn't mind it too much. I didn't absolutely hate it. It just took some getting used to, and I was like, this is a cool difference. But you do not have to stay that way. In this game, there are several different movesets. So you have Hornet's original moveset. You can also get the Knight's moveset if you get far enough into the game. There's also a moveset that I really enjoyed called Reaper. Pretty cool. Each have their own different movesets and abilities. Like the Reaper, for example, once you heal, you can hit enemies for more thread, which makes you be able to do more special attacks and or heal more. And it's really cool. Again, you'll get hit, it'll disappear though. So there are caveats to each moveset. But the ability to have different movesets and play to your playstyle is amazing. I'm showing off a few different ones, but there are, I want to say, at least 5 from what I found so far. Again, I've been playing this game for like 40 hours. What's up, Martini? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Martini? I've been playing this game for over 40 plus hours, and there's still so much I haven't discovered. There's some things I'm just now getting to. There's still bosses I haven't beaten. I've defeated the game, but there are just bosses that I haven't been able to beat because of the run of shame. And that's another issue with the game. Since this game was, I feel, predicated on being DLC, some of the seats, the checkpoints, the save points are really far from the goddamn boss. Like, there's this one boss that's later in the game to where if I die, the seat that I initially had gotten in the area was gone. So I got to a location, you got to the seat, you tried to use the seat's gone. Seat's just gone. And you're like, damn. So now you have to run through the entire section of the map to get back to the boss, to probably die, and to run back all over again, hopefully making it. And it's not like these bosses and these enemies are simple. These are not easy bosses. Hornet herself is very tissue papery, I want to say. She has the sturdiness of fragile glass, okay? It's really bad. Wet noodle defense is just, it's terrible. A lot of regular enemies hit this woman for 2 health points. Some of them 3. They're like the bigger regular enemies that respawn, sometimes will hit her for 3. And you could get bounced into a hazard and you can just die. I'm like, this is definitely made for like, this is actually DLC. Like some aspects you can tell on the design are just, hey, this is more DLC than anything. This is predicating that you played through Hollow Knight, that you played some of the DLC, the harder DLC like Godmaster or Grim Troop, stuff like that. Because she is not as sturdy as the Knight. She's a bit faster, it feels, than the Knight. She has more reach than the Knight because she's taller and her nail is longer, slightly. But overall, you get hit hard in this game. It's rough. And each enemy has vastly different attack patterns. Like, you'll start to get used to them. Some of them kind of overlap. But for the most part, a lot of the enemies, there are a lot of enemies in this game too. Different archetypes of enemies. A lot of these enemies have completely different attack patterns. And oh my god, the flying enemies. Gee. My G, these flying enemies are the worst. Absolute, utter trash to fight. You will be attacking an enemy, and then you'll just look up and go, oh no. And the enemy, this dude will just lob some bells at you. And you're like, oh, come on. Now I got to deal with the flying enemy, an enemy on the ground trying to get me. And the flying enemy is not just flying, so it's really hard to get to. He's throwing things on top of it. It's a mess. Like, these enemies are all over the place, and you could get swarmed. There was an enemy mini-boss that would actually just spam smaller enemies at you. And you really had to kill that thing as fast as possible. You had to dispatch those small fry and kill that mini boss. It's rough, and it happens a few times in the game too. There are sometimes it's just a gauntlet of enemies. You're fighting like 15, 20 guys back to back. They're coming in at 3s, sometimes 4s, and 3 flying enemies with 2 ground enemies. It's rough. The game definitely is difficult. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's so difficult. I believe people put in a patch on PC to make the game easier, which is crazy to me. I was already done with the game by then. I've been playing on Switch 2. I know Nintendo's trash right now, okay? I understand. But I've been playing the Switch version on Switch 2 so I can play it on my OLED and stuff too. There's no real reason to get a Switch 2, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not enough games for the Switch 2. I just like the bigger screen. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Silksong definitely is a hard game. It also is a beautiful game. Like, the game scenery and showpieces are amazing. Beautifully hand-drawn. always just gonna make me happy, put a smile on my face when I run through it. I'm like, oh God, this area is so cool. Oh, these people are so cool. And it just makes you feel good to go through the game and just to explore. The fact that this game makes you want to explore and find every nook and cranny and breakable wall and hidden item feels great. It's a great achievement that Team Cherry has done to make me really want to explore this world. Again, I love the game. I absolutely love the game. Even if this was a $40 game, I'd still say, get this game. Even if this was a $60 game, I'd say, get this game. But they didn't even do that. They just made it a $20 game. They were just like, hey, you can buy Hollow Knight and Silksong $40. Let's go. And the Hollow Knight's usually on sale, so you can get it for cheaper. It's overall a fantastic game. The characters are fantastic. Side characters are always great. You find them all over the place. Even while you're going through the game, you'll meet one, say, in the first area. What's that area called? I can't remember the first area. There's so many areas in this game. I can't remember the first area. But you'll see a character in the first area, then see him in like the fifth area. Be like, how the hell did you get here? And then see him in like the next complete level of the game. Because, you know, you have tiers. Hollow Knight, you go down. This game, you're going up. So you'll be like on the bottom layers, run into some guys, then go to the mid or even upper layers and see them once or twice. You'll be like, damn, you're really getting around this map, huh? I'm really having conversations with you. And don't get me started on Hornet being able to just play music whenever. Like, you get an ability to just play your nail. You could just sit there strumming using your thread. So that's definitely is going to lead to something somewhere that I have to find. And that's what this is. This is these reviews I do are more than just, hey, should you play this game? Shouldn't you play this game? It's yes or no, you should play this game or shouldn't play this game. And here's why. And Silksong is definitely one of those. You should definitely play this game because it has story is great. The artwork is great. The style is great. The combat is fantastic, albeit very difficult. If you're not into very difficult combat, you may not enjoy this game. Simply because there's no level select, there's no difficulty slider, there's no kindness in these enemies. They are here for your soul, okay? Give me your beads. And they will stop at nothing to kill you. The game's side characters are great. The map is laid out immaculately, honestly. There's so many paths that loop back, and you can double back when you get your, double jump or wall cling or any of your basic platforming techniques. Opens up the game to a whole new level, and it just keeps doing it right up until the end. And even when you beat the game, there are still abilities you do not have. Just because you beat the game doesn't mean everything. And it's fantastic. It's a great experience. It's I don't like giving things numbers, but to me it's, I say 9 out of 10. Great 9 out of 10 for me. Again, only things I really didn't like out of the game were some of the bench placements were really bad, and the spamming of small enemies and flying enemies really pissed me off. Like, those are the only really two gripes I have. Music, great. Art, great. Story, great. Characters, great. Hornet, funny. Like, just that girl's funny. She has dialogue, she talks back. She asks questions. She's just hilarious to me. Like, this girl is wild, and like, she's so polite all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much how I felt about the game. It's not me yammering on and jabbering about. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you played the original Hollow Knight? Have you picked up Silksong? Do you plan on picking up Silksong or playing the original? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm gonna try to upload next week sometimes with another game, probably Shinobi. I'll try for Shinobi. This is Matt. Catch you in the next one. Peace.